So when it comes to training your dogs outside, there's some definite rules that you should follow to make sure that you can have just as much success in the great outdoors as you do in your home. And that's exactly what I want to teach you to be able to do in today's video. The first step when it comes to being able to have perfect control over your dog outside under all levels of distraction is being able to let them know that we're trying to talk to them. And especially if there's other dogs around, we want to be able to really single them out and say, hey Riley, it's you that I'm talking to, and it's you who I need to look up to me for guidance and direction. And the way we do that is, like with humans, we teach them their name. Their name to them is nothing more than a command, and we need to teach them that command, and that command simply means look up to me for guidance and direction. So we get a little bit of a lure. We lure Riley's eyes by luring her nose. We bring the attention up. When she's looking up, I cue it, Riley, yes. And then I pay her. We practice that, we practice that, we practice that, and we start to remove the lure away. So she knows that the lure's in this hand, and she's gonna follow it. But through training, even when I'm moving the lure, she remains this eye contact. Now, if I can distract her, Riley, yes. She brings her eyes back to me. So she's distracted over here, Riley, yes. And when we have that ability, we can then transfer that outside and move into the next steps of being able to have complete control inside as well as outside under any distraction level. Let's talk about the next step, and that is having your dog understand exactly what it is that you want from them outside in zero distraction environments first. And we have to have the ability for us to know you definitely know what it is that I'm asking from you. And then if outside they don't listen, then we know that they're choosing not to listen as opposed to don't fully understand. So Sully, break. So he's got his break command. I know he understands that. Break means go and do whatever you want. So now he's wandering. Let's test our recall command. Sully, come. Come, buddy. Oh, yes, good lad. So I know he understands his recall command. Sully, place. I know he knows his place command. Sit. Yes, I know he knows his sit command. And we practice that under these low distraction environments to help me know, break. Good boy. For sure, 100% certain that he understands those commands. Then when I know he knows that, we can move on to these next steps, which guarantees us success long-term outdoors under all distraction. So once you've got your dog where you know they understand their name so that you can pick them out of a crowd, and once you know that they understand the command under zero distractions, the next step is to slowly start to build up distraction levels. You build it up gradually. You set your dogs up for success, and you take little wins and little baby steps using patience and consistent loving leadership to help make sure that you have amazing success off lead outdoors. Now, the main challenge if you want to be able to train your dogs effectively outside is going to be when you run into something called competing motivators. That essentially is something else that your dogs may find interesting other than you. Those things are competing for the attention of your dogs. So you have to learn the ability to work through those competing motivators. When they get distracted by the birds over on the lake, we have to be able to work through that. Those birds are now all competing for the attention of my dogs. But if I want to back away, it should be as simple as let's go. And I can bring their attention back to me. All dogs are different. Those competing motivators are different. The levels of those competing motivators are different. And you need to be patient, work with your dogs, insist on them looking up to you for loving leadership, and reward and praise them when they succeed. But don't expect too much too soon. Isn't that right, pooches? Come on, let's go. So having an obedient dog inside and outside is absolutely the dream. It allows you to take your dogs with you anywhere and enjoy the world together, to enjoy life together. Now, do all these dogs a favor, hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. We do videos like this every single week, helping you have the dream canine companion that you've always wanted. And we all can't wait to see you next week.